The movie opens in darkness. A pregnant woman wakes up locked inside a grimy boiler room, her only company a rat and a dead body. When she tries to switch on the light, a violent spark knocks her back. It electrocutes her. Thirsty and trembling, she catches droplets of water leaking from an old pipe. Desperate to escape, she pounds on the walls, but nothing gives. She's trapped, exhausted, threatened, yet still holding on to hope. To understand how she ended up here, we rewind to the beginning. Lauren Lane, once America's sweetheart and a beloved child star on the hit sitcom Meet the Johnsons, is now a successful adult actress with an Emmy to her name and a thriving Hollywood career. Her life looks perfect until everything collapses overnight. On the news, a reporter announces that hackers have leaked Lauren's private photos and videos online. Among them, a picture of her positive pregnancy test. The internet explodes with rumors. Who's the father? Her assistant, Grace, begs her to disappear for a while and arranges a quiet Airbnb by the ocean. Grace offers to come along, but Lauren insists she needs to be alone. Later that night, Lauren quietly drives away with her dog Georgie, slipping out the back gate to avoid the paparazzi crowding the front. As she drives, her PR agent Andrea calls, pressing her for answers. Andrea hints they could claim the pregnancy test belonged to Grace to protect Lauren's reputation, but Lauren refuses to lie. When Andrea mentions how the scandal could ruin the next season of Meet the Johnsons, Lauren snaps and ends the call. A little later, she pulls over so Georgie can stretch his legs. Her phone rings again. This time, it's her mother, Beth. Instead of comfort, Beth demands to know if the pregnancy rumor is true, complaining that she's embarrassed in front of her friends. Lauren's patience breaks. Maybe stop taking your friends on fancy trips with the money I've been earning since I was 8? Beth presses, asking who the father is. Lauren's reply is sharp and haunting. You were there. Hours later, Lauren arrives at the remote Airbnb on the Pacific Coast Highway. She unlocks the cabin, pours herself some wine, and tries to unwind, unaware that Marcus, the Airbnb manager, is secretly watching her through hidden cameras. He can't believe a celebrity is staying in his cabin. That night, Lauren scrolls through the news and sees her leaked pregnancy test, trending. Her mind drifts back to her old sitcom days, her co-star, Peter, who played her father on screen. But off-screen, Peter was a predator, grooming her, manipulating her trust, and exploiting her when she was just a child. Now, he's a powerful Hollywood figure and the father of her unborn child. Meanwhile, Marcus lives with his uncle Darren and their friend Merg, both petty criminals. When Darren finds out Marcus has a rich guest staying at the Airbnb, he pressures him to let them borrow a few valuables. Marcus refuses, terrified of losing his job. Later, Lauren gets a call from Peter. He doesn't even pretend to care. He goes straight to business. He tells her to take a pill or let him handle the problem quietly. Lauren, disgusted, hangs up. Peter, furious, turns to his bodyguard Croft and decides to get rid of her permanently, making her death look like an overdose. That same night, Marcus checks the cameras. Lauren has gone to bed, but while he sleeps, Darren and Merg steal his phone and head straight to the cabin. Moments later, Marcus wakes up and realizes what's happening and races after them. At the cabin, Lauren wakes to Georgie barking. Someone's unlocking the door. Darren and Merg break in. Georgie attacks Merg, who kicks the dog before it limps away into the night. Lauren runs and locks herself in the boiler room. When the men try to break in, Marcus bursts through the door, shouting for them to stop. He begs them to leave. Lauren is famous, and this could destroy his life. But Merg panics, the gun goes off, and Marcus is hit. As Marcus bleeds out, Darren argues they should take him to a hospital, but Merg refuses. They'd both go to jail. Instead, he kills Marcus. They try to get to Lauren next, but the handle breaks off the door. Frustrated, they leave, promising to clean up later. Inside the boiler room, Lauren sees Marcus's dead body through the crack in the door. She screams for help. No one comes. Morning light seeps in. She tries the bulb again and is electrocuted. She apologizes softly to her unborn child. Then, knocking on the wall, she hears a hollow sound and begins peeling away the wallpaper. Beneath it, bricks. Her hope flickers. Hours later, Darren and Merg return. Through the door, Lauren pleads with them. She offers to help, to lie. She says she'll tell the police Marcus was her obsessed fan who broke in and shot himself by accident. But Merg doesn't believe her. He raises the gun. Darren tries to stop him, but Merg shoots Darren, then himself. Silence. Lauren whispers that she's pregnant, but no one is left to hear. Time passes. The rat returns, biting her skin. She tries the bulb again, another shock. Meanwhile, two police officers, Jameson and Connell, find Darren in a hospital after a gunshot wound. He tells them about a pregnant woman trapped somewhere, but dies before revealing where. Back in the cabin, Lauren catches water dripping from a pipe and drinks. It's not enough. She kills a rat with a metal rod and uses it to hammer at the walls. When she finally cracks open part of the plaster, she finds a rat's nest, and buried inside it, a hammer. Then, suddenly, a pipe bursts and the room starts to flood. At the same time, Georgie, injured but alive, wanders down the road and is found by a dog rescuer named Loretta. She notices his tag and posts his picture online, hoping to find his owner. Elsewhere, police trace a clue to Marcus's workplace, the Airbnb. They're closing in. Back at the vet clinic, Loretta's post goes viral. Then she gets a strange call from Croft, who pretends to be a private investigator looking for the missing dog. She hangs up, uneasy. Croft tracks her anyway. When Loretta picks up Georgie, Croft follows her to the cabin, just as Darren escapes from the hospital. On the road, Georgie suddenly bolts from the car, leading Loretta to the cabin. She knocks on the door. Inside, Lauren hears him barking. Her heart leaps. But Darren appears, grabbing Loretta from behind. Before he can hurt her, Croft shows up and shoots him. The police are already en route. Croft and Loretta enter the cabin. He claims to be security, but the truth is darker. They find the bodies, Marcus, Darren, Merg, all dead. Then they hear banging from below, the boiler room. Croft calls Peter. It's done, he says. But before he can kill Loretta, Lauren finally breaks through the last screw, bursting out of the room. Loretta tells her, "I'm the one who found Georgie." Croft attacks again, but Lauren fights back, swinging the metal pipe and knocking him cold out. When his phone rings, she answers. Peter's voice sneers through. Is it done? Croft lunges again, and Lauren kills him. The police arrive moments later. They see the chaos, the bodies, the blood, and handcuff Lauren, thinking she's the killer. At the station, she asks for her phone. An officer hesitates. Loretta steps forward. She's Sally Johnson. She deserves a call. Lauren takes her phone and posts a picture of her positive pregnancy test. No more hiding. The truth explodes online. In the final scene, Peter is arrested for conspiracy to murder. Lauren, battered but alive, walks free, finally reclaiming her voice.